नमस्कार मेरे प्यारे भाइयों बहनों, कैसे हैं आप सब। आप सबका मैं स्वागत करता हूं आज की लेट्स प्ले सीरीज़ में। तो हम फिर से ड्रैगन्स डॉगमा 2 खेल रहे हैं और हम यहाँ विलेज में आ चुके थे।
Over here!
पर अब हमको जाना है भाई माइन में, कहीं माइन में भी जाके देखना था हमने यहाँ पे
Our
कुछ
road was a long one, but here we are at last.
बंदे गए थे पिछले एपिसोड में।
This is
हम
just the sort of place that begs exploring.
यहाँ पे आए थे तो
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
No quarrel here.
इसने बोला था कि भाई बंदे गायब
We
हो चुके
have
हैं।
yet more.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes.
One of us has been doused in slime.
कुछ ज़्यादा ही
You
उछाल
have
दिया।
my protection. Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
वो गिरा दिया सालों ने।
Taste was most effective.
I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor, I shall live. I am in your debt, sir.
ऑलराइट, आगे चलो फिर। सिल्वर ओर।
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
I'll go and open the chest.
बारबरा क्या कर रही है उतने पीछे? आ जा बे। क्या कर रही थी उतने पीछे? आजा, हम आगे सर्च कर रहे हैं।
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand.
Early Griffin gets the worm.
You'll want to remove that sign, and soon. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Gold is a precious thing we found.
How exciting! My heart is fit to burst. I will protect you.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen. More of the same, it seems.
Our task is complete.
Not a bad idea.
काफी जगह है
We
यार।
shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your eyes peeled.
One of us has been down for
मेरे को कोई सर्कुलेट मिला था। ओह, ये पेन ही रखा है इसने। ऑलराइट, घूम फिर के इधर ही आना था हमने इधर पे। चलो ये एक चेक हो गया। एक पहले नीचे चेक करते हैं, फिर ऊपर चेक करेंगे। नीचे इधर भी जा रहा है, ऊपर भी एक और जगह जा रही है।
Hurting yet?
Well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
ensure your next attack is no less purposeful. Ice's stage is yours to wield. Aught appears to have changed since we were last here. Let us proceed with due caution.
I cannot fault your memory. We must get to the bottom of this.
कहाँ आ गए अब ये? अलग ही जगह दिख रही है।
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
देखो कैसी दिखती है। ओके ओके।
Our movement is restricted here. It would be troublesome if we were forced to do battle.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering.
ऑलराइट, बंद है ये जगह। चलो फिर ऊपर।
I've never seen aught like this. I'd wager my own master would be astounded to learn of its existence.
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
I will. एक बार मैं यहाँ सर्च कर लूँ क्या है। अगर ये बाहर जाने का रास्ता होगा तो बढ़िया है।
A useful bauble, the ferry stone. It will
Ferry
allow us to
stone.
travel vast distances in an instant.
It is not an item to be squandered.
उसको पिकअप करके ले आना होगा मेरे ख्याल से।
This cavern is most queer. Past surveys reveal could there be a connecting tunnel? This place warrants further searching, no doubt.
फेंकते ले आ रहा है।
You'll want to remove that slime, and soon. Let my magic grant you an elemental. You are a healer. Allow me. Wait a moment.
भाई स्टैमिना रीजन होने की वो देख लो।
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts. Was there not?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Allow me, Master. 'Tis within my reach. I would gladly be of aid.
हमने वो तो कर ही दिया है, ढूंढ तो लिया है वो।
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now, I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
और टाइम तो ये कहते हैं कि भाई पीछे कहाँ रह गया कर गया, अभी तेज आ रहा हूँ तो तेरे को लग रहा है कि वो हो गया।
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you. Thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, We'll do our utmost to see the village restored.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
Tis as you say.
अब जाना है इधर, तो हम टेलीपोर्ट कैसे करें भाई? फेरी स्टोन यूज़ करें? काफ़ी सारे फेरी स्टोन मिल चुके हैं, 5 है मेरे पे। वन वर्थ पे चलो भाई।
That took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Look as long as you please.
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
Well, men, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treat. To the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me. The solution. Eludes me? Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treat. To the foremost hospital. Much obliged.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
चलो फिर भाई।
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then a bribe might avail us.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place.
ओह, एक घर मिल गया इसको हमको।
Many
Okay.
thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
हमको घर मिल गया एक, बढ़िया ही हो गया यार।
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal.
I quite agree. We must rest. though the sun is still up.
Ogre, Cyclops, Ogre, Cyclops. Ogre, reward, item.
In another world, a bold and mighty warrior was the pillar of our party. I'd gladly assume the same role myself.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
मास्टर कलिंग भाई ये करना है मेरे को फिर नेमलेस विलेज भी करना है
Where are we off to next? Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
चल भाई बारबरा
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose?
Okay.
My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melve again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melve. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard. Then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We ought to not keep the recipient waiting.
Out of the car, all of you.
This ox cart's bound for Melve. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
If you're in need of a ride, 'tis now or now.
magic and view your weapon with the fury of
Fuck,
the elements.
रात में
You have my protection. Well fought, Arisen.
Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? Fortunately for you, I've a mind for maps. I can guide you there if you wish.
'Twould seem we've little choice but to set out for the place.
So, on begins again. Are you Arisen?
Fight! To arms!
No quarrel.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Truly?
Here already, are we?
That's enough. Dare.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
उसके चक्कर में तो मैंने ऑक्सकार्ड छोड़ी थी, तो हमने मेलवू में जाके डिलीवर करना है.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Did
I don't
anyone
know.
else see that? Aught catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look. I shan't let the calm be.
To the quick!
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective villages is excellent. I could have done no better.
Glad to be of service.
Splendid.
Methinks
magic branch and elemental boost.
I've met my end. My thanks to you, Arisen.
कैंप बना, सुबह का वेट करो भाई। ये रात में तो ये लोग गंदी मचा दे रहे हैं। कुक करो। टेस्ट बी स्टेक। स्किप यार। खा लिया।
Looks like a feast to get you ready for bed.
अब सुबह तक वो करो।
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and...
It is really coming down.
We can push through a bit of rain, surely.
स्टार्टिंग वाले टाउन में आ गए हैं शायद हम। फिर से एक फेरी स्टोन यूज करना पड़ेगा।
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
The Arisen has been put to sleep! I sustained yours.
Drop all your valuables. Stop. And I like to let you live. Come on then. Try your luck.
I'll not be done him.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. This one's shaking.
सीरियसली मैं तो जमा का जमा ही रह गया।
It isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
इतने कैंप के नजदीक बैंडिट्स कैसे हैं वे?
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. I would gladly be of aid, Arun. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
स्टैचू तो मिल गया मेरे को. इसका कोई काम भी है? स्टैचू का खाली है.
I could do this all day.
हिडन वेक स्टोन. इसमें से नहीं निकली कोई.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Fascinating.
Come on then!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Turn out your pockets!
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait right there.
Come on, put up a fight. To rush to your day.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
That damn dragon! Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are. You will share my desolation and my hunger.
This village is my home. You cannot expect me to prevent it. Pray, lend me your aid.
Hurting yet?
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. Mine is disgrace. It will do more than sting. Caution!
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat.
Yes, of course. I see it now. by all appearances. We could easily redirect the troops to our attack.
It is easily done.
Outstanding,
सारे ने
right?
फेंक दिया।
I'll gut you and feed you your entrails.
You were strike hard enough. Might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Feel that? Tis fallen.
Strike! Now!
For the rest of you, very... all right.
साले ने गिरा दिया यार ऊपर से।
I'm grateful to you, Arisen.
Show yourself! 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. Truly.
Williams, right.
I feel my age every time I raise my hammer.
हमने किसको देना है लेटर? लेनार्ड। Who is Leonard?
Nattering all day. These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
लेनार्ड कौन है यार?
What to do? This hustle and bustle puts me right at home, nodding off where I stand.
But the sea's strange.
Know you of the brine? Monsters they are, what haunt the deep.
तो अबे लेनार्ड।
Wasn't sure we'd survive that, but here we are. My thanks for your efforts. A firm resolve has taken root in my heart since we met. I may be past my prime as a fighter, but I can still teach. And if anyone can master this technique, 'tis you. Go on, humor an old man. Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? 'Tis a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Shall we report back now?
तो भाई एपिसोड को करते हैं यहीं पे ख़त्म। अच्छी जगह लग रही है जहाँ पे एपिसोड ख़त्म कर सकते हैं। तो आगे बढ़ाएंगे एपिसोड को जब हम जाएंगे वापस, भाई उसको बताएंगे कि हमने डिलीवर कर दिया था लेटर और कैसे ड्रैगन में मिला। तो भाई आपसे मिलूंगा तब तक के लिए टाटा गुड बाय, मिलते हैं फिर भाई।